Peace, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading on what you don't see coming. There are 3 piles here you can choose from. This is going to be pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Take a moment, use your intuition, choose your pile, and I'll see you at your reading. Peace. Peace. If you chose pile 1, this is your reading on what don't you see coming. The first card out we have is Truth, number 16. And we have number 29, Loyalty, the Crane Spirit. I'm just going to slide this over a bit. And we have 15, Compassion. And then we have Visionary. Okay, I'm gonna pull some tarot. What don't my pile 1 see coming? Ooh, 2 of Wands, Vision. 2 of Wands, okay. 4 Swords. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. 8 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Hold on. The Judgment and the 10 of Pentacles. And then the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, give me a moment. You could be in a period where you could be utilizing or heavily relying on prayer. I think what you don't see coming is that your prayers are about to be answered. And it's going to come to you in the form of like a guest. Someone is going to offer you an opportunity in your career, and you're going to absolutely love this job or this like opportunity. You're going to love it. It's like, it's going to come to you effortlessly. You don't have to really do much. It's going to feel easygoing, very relaxed environment. If it's something that you could have been envisioning or something that you could be kind of manifesting through visions, but it just wasn't coming in as fast enough. It's something that felt like it was blocked or like it was difficult for you to like bring it to its completion, bring it to fruition. This is coming in. This is coming in now. The only thing that's like blocking this is just it could be because Spirit wants you to rest more. I think that's what's coming towards you. It's like your mind is just going to what you don't see coming is that you're just going to say, you know what? I've been working hard. I've been praying, I've been, hoping that I'm going to get this job or get this opportunity or receive this type of resource because I really love what I do. I'm really passionate about it. It's something that I have been visioning for a long time, and I've proven myself to be loyal, just, fair, and honest, someone that is trustworthy, someone that's reliable. And what you don't see coming is that you're going to just let go and just rest. And through this period of rest, you may go on vacation, or you may like choose to take a day off from work, or just take a day where your mind is just at ease. And that's when you're going to receive a message that you got the job, or you got the offer, or that the thing that you was working hard for, that you was envisioning, that you was hoping was going to come in, you got it. And it's because you stopped taking action toward it, and you just kind of allowed it to come into being. So what you don't see coming, I feel like I'm going to sum this up and then I'm going to let you go, is that in order for your manifestations to come in, it's like you have to just let it go. You pretty much did all that you could do, is what Spirit was to let you know with this 10 of Pentacles. It's kind of coming off as like anything in the physical, any kind of hard labor or even mental labor, you pretty much did it all. There's really not anything else for you to do. You may feel like there's more things on the list to get done and you're procrastinating or whatever, but Spirit wants to let you know that your manifestations are already on its way. You don't really have to do much. You pretty much did all of the physical labor. You pretty much did all of the heavy lifting. It's like now you just have to trust and just have faith that, and allow someone else, allow Spirit to kind of do the rest and take it from here. And I think that's what you don't see coming. You're just going to allow Spirit to just take it from there. Like, just take it for the rest of the way on and not have to like worry about, you know, what else is there to come. You're just going to allow it. And when you allow, that's when all of your manifestations, all of the things you were, you know, putting all of this energy on the outside, that's when it's going to come to you. It's just going to come toward you. You don't have to do much. It's just going to, you're just going to attract it to you. You're going to get a call or a message that says, hey, are you available to work here, there? Or do you still have that program? Or are you still providing those services? Or if this is pertaining to love, which I'm not really getting, I'm getting more has to do with finances and like resources, you're going to get the call back that says, hey, we're looking, are you still looking for a place? Because we just closed out on a new apartment complex and we are looking to see if you still are available, or if you want to keep your application open for review, something like that. You're going to get a call back. If it's, you want to get a loan from the bank, it's like you're going to get the loan. If you're looking for a home or a new location, a new apartment, you're going to get it. If you're looking for a new home, you know, like you want to sell your home to buy a new home, you're going to get it. But you're going to get it because you just allow things to kind of come to you, and you put an end to working so hard to actually make them happen, and just kind of allow the Spirit and the rest of your manifestation skills to just bring it on home for you. So yes, there's a lot of abundance coming to you. There's a lot of resources that are coming to you. There's a lot of support that will be coming. You have a lot of support in the spirit realm, and you also have a lot of support maybe from like family or your community or your job. There's a lot of resources and support that's around you, and what you don't see coming is that the support is going to come and do the heavy lifting, and you don't have to exert any more energy outside of yourself. It's just going to come toward you. So anyway, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching Pile 1, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. If you chose Pile 2, this is your reading on What Don't You See Coming. Ooh, 26, Power. And then we have number 40. Oh, do you see that? Number 40, the Bull Spirit, Sacrifice. Then we have number 36, Prosperity. We have Guide, and we have Judge. I like this. Very powerful energy. Okay, let's see. What don't you see coming? Give me a moment. Let's see. What don't you see coming? Ooh, ooh. That flew out. Justice. And we have judge here. And it says balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. This is power. Okay, with the devil card. Oh, wow. What don't you see coming? Emperor. Oh, this is a powerful pile. 6 of Pentacles. Yep. Generosity. Oh, gosh. That's a lot. What don't you see coming? Knight of Cups. 6 of Cups. Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay. There's an authority figure, or if it's not a figure, it's like a system. Now, this system isn't balanced. It's like there's promises that are made. Like, oh, we're going to give you this, or oh, we're going to give you that, in order to boost someone's confidence. But it may not actually happen. But what I'm getting is, I think what you don't see coming is that if you were dealing with a situation where your intuition could have been guiding you to this realization about power and the distribution of power when it comes to authorities, or like it's like a system. Maybe you work for like a government job, or you work for the city, or there's some type of overlapping of a system where the power distribution is imbalanced with the 6 of Pentacles. There's an extreme amount of greed on one end, and then there's like other individuals who are talented, gifted, and beautiful, charismatic, and they have a lot of abilities and talents that are being promised power and abundance and riches for their gifts and talents and abilities. And I feel like what you don't see coming is that you're going to realize that your power has been taken away, and in exchange, you've been given promises and, oh, do good, and you know, you'll do well. Don't worry about it. You'll do well. That's the kind of thing that I'm getting. Like, I'm kind of getting like a teacher's pet, but except this is not school. And if it is, it's like the school of life. It's not an actual classroom. So it's like you've been promised that if you do really good, if you're the teacher's pet, meaning that if you just stay subordinate, or if you just stay submissive, if you just play your role, everything will work out for you. You know, the powers that be will give you more if you just get along to play along. Like, if you just play along to get along. I said it the wrong way. Maybe I said it the right way. Like, if you play along to get along. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And it's like, but in a sense, you know what I'm getting from this? You know, what you don't see coming is that you know how to play the game. That's what's coming. In a way, this Knight of Cups is actually being manipulative. There's like powers that be that are at play here. This could be in any form. You know what it is. Take what resonates. But there's some type of power structure that little old you, it would be quite difficult for you to go against this power structure. It's too big, it's too large, there's too much money that's been invested into it, it's too many resources. It has too much of a solid foundation for you to be able to like create change. So in the way in which, like, in a bold way, in a way where you're just like out there and you're just, you know, trying to make change in that kind of sense. It's like instead you're choosing to use your charming nature, your gifts, your talents, and your abilities to, in a sense, you're also making promises. It's like you're also, it's like you're playing a role. It's like you're making a promise, like, oh yeah, I'll be good. I'll be good. Just give me the money, or just give me the resources and I'll be good. You don't have to worry about me. You won't hear a peep out of me. I'll just play the role. And as long as I get what I need in order to, you know, fulfill my role or my, you know, it's like you're taking your power back with this power card. It's like you're going, what you don't see coming is that you're taking your power back, and you're doing it in a way that comes off as unassuming. It's like very gentle, nice, sweet. No one would, it's like a disguise. Even though I don't see the Magician card here, or the Devil did come out earlier, but I don't see anything like a mask, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that. Like, it's like what you don't see coming is that you're going to utilize your abilities and your talents for being able to charm, or being able to play a role, or kind of like, in a sense, like you're kind of acting in a way, but your intuition is very powerful with this Queen of Wands and this guide. You have full awareness and understanding that in order to be able to actually create change, you're going to have to sacrifice some things. And you may have to kind of sacrifice your, like, I was going to say dignity, but I don't know if it would be dignity. It's more like playing the subservient role so that you can get as much as you can. And then once you do, let's see what happens. After this person plays this subservient role, what do they get out of it? King of Swords. You seen that? You're wearing a mask. There it is. There it is. The King of Swords. Authority with the Lovers. Gemini. You may be a Gemini. You may have Gemini in your chart. Gemini, Aries, or Libra. Definitely Libra energy, for sure, for sure. You have Venus somewhere where it's like your Venus is very prominent, or it could be, because it's like you use a Venusian type of energy to get what you want. It's like, it's the saying of you attract more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. And you learn that, you know that, you understand that in order for you to be able to balance the scales of things, you're going to have to play along to get along. And that's what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming is that by you doing that, you're gaining more power. You're actually more powerful because you aren't being perceived as a threat. It's like it's like you're kind of flying under the radar. Even though I don't see the Moon card here, it's kind of giving that. That's what it's giving. Yes, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You could, it's like, you got to pick your battles is what I'm getting. It's like you're picking, you're choosing to, you could have something that you do on the side, like whatever. Let's say you have some type of powers that be, that is like controlling everything. And it's like, in order for you to get what you get, you have to wear a mask. And even what you do get, it's like they're just giving you little crumbs. It's maybe what you're going to realize. You're realizing that what they do give you is really nothing. It's not even it don't even scratch the surface. It's like, it's crumbs in comparison to like how much they really have. But those little bit of crumbs that they do give you can make massive, it's like whatever it is that they do give you, it's something about you knowing and having the ability to plant seeds, and that the seed that you plant is going to create a lot. It's like you have to do a lot of work just to get crumbs. But when you do get the crumbs, you're going to have to put in a lot of work just to still be struggling. I think that's what you don't see coming. So it's like you got to pick and choose what works best for you and not for other people. I think that's what you don't see coming. It's like at first you were wearing a mask and you were feeling like, okay, this is how I take my power back. I just play along to get along, and then maybe with the resources that I do get, I'm able to create something out of that, which is true. You are going to be able to create something out of it. And what you're going to be able to create is knowledge more so than anything else. You're going to gain knowledge. You're going to start to see into the system, and you're going to realize that what they do give you is crumbs, and that you can actually get way more if you made a different choice. If you stood in your power. Let me see. 5 of Swords and the Hanged Man. It's something about dropping the mask. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, it's like they're gonna offer you something that it may seem like it's a good offer and that it'll it's like a better opportunity, but in reality, it's going to keep you stuck. And it's going to stop your ability to be able to take something that has a lot of potential and make it grow, because they do perceive you as a threat. That's what you don't see coming. You may think that by you playing it small or playing a role of just being charming and attractive and cute and talented and loving and, you know, positive, that they'll give you more, which they do. They give you more when you are in this energy. But the moment that you choose to stop, like playing a role, is the moment that you're perceived as a threat. And then the crumbs that they were giving you, they'll stop giving it to you because they'll, it's like, dang, it's like you're going to be stuck in between a rock and a hard place. But the answer that you seek is going to come to you. It's just going to come to you in an unexpected way with this Wheel of Fortune. There's fortune for you. You're on your destined path. It's like what you don't see coming is that you're going to be stuck at a dilemma. There's going to be a dilemma. You're going to have to make a choice. It's like you're going to be at a crossroads. Do you stay in this position and wear a mask for these people, or do you choose to leave and leave this job and possibly having to like uproot your whole entire life because you were heavily relying on this job in order, or this resource that you're getting? It doesn't have to be a job. It could just be some type of like resource that you're getting. Do you just pick up and leave this resource and like, you know, completely just be your full authentic self, no fear, no doubt, no worry. And if you fail, then you failed, and you can say, I did it with a, you know, with a purple heart. It's that kind of thing. It's like a choice between brawn over brains. It's kind of that in a sense. Yeah, like I feel like that's what you don't see coming. You're going to be stuck with a choice. 7 of Wands, the Lovers. Oh, this one is good. The 2 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the Hierophant. I'm telling you. And it's like, you know what to choose. You're a fighter. You're a warrior. You really don't back down when it comes to authority. I think that you're going to be learning a much bigger lesson in all of this, which is that you can play both sides. I think that's the lesson that you're going to learn. The lesson you're going to learn is that you can play both sides. You can be subordinate, and you can also be an authority. You can wear a mask, and you can take off the mask. It's all about whatever you choose to do, because it's life, and you are in the authority. You are in the driver's seat. So trust your discernment. Trust your abilities. Trust your knowledge. Trust your intellect. And above all else, trust in God. Have faith in God that whatever God wants for you, no man can stop, no man can block, no man can conquer, because what is meant for you will be for you. So always choose the higher road. And I think that's the key. The key is for you to choose the higher road. It's like your ancestors, your guides, they're watching you. This is a big, big lesson around power and prosperity and abundance. Like, what's more important, money or respect? What's more important, power or dignity? What's more important? Like, and you're going to have to come to this crossroads. You're going to have to make this decision. But the key to making this decision is morality, is wellness, and above all else is God and your ancestors, and just knowing that whatever it is that you choose, even if you have to go up against a system that may seem like it's an authority, there is no authority above God. There is no authority above the divine, whatever it is that you believe in. That's the key. So yes, I hope that resonated. I hope that wasn't long-winded. If you like that reading, don't forget to subscribe and comment. Let me know what happens. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Peace. If you chose pile 3, this is your reading on what you don't see coming. Fire. We have fire, number 27. We have number 34, tiger, the will. Then we have number 34 again. So 3 and 4 is significant, or the number 7 is significant, passion. Then we have the number 3, solar plexus, and we have mystic. Whoa, it's a lot of fire energy. So this is heavily focused on the will, your drive, your passion, your ability to be able to create something from determination and perseverance. It's something about your passion, your drive. It's like you're going to have energy to get something done. And it's going to be coming from a place of spirituality, or you may get like a reading with this mystic card. You may see a psychic or a mystic, or you may be one yourself. And this reading or this divination that you're going to get is going to put you into high gear. It's going to guide you. I'm not going to take those. It's going to guide you. It's going to make you like feel more confident, have more courage to take a leap of faith towards something, and knowing that you can do it. It's gonna give you a lot of confidence. A reading or some type of, you could be listening to readings, and these readings could be giving you confidence, or they could be like showing you about your power and about your abilities, or how other people see you. It's something like that, like about clarity as well. There's something here around clarity as well. Okay, so let's see. What don't my pile 3 see coming? What don't they see coming? Ace of Cups. Lovers. Knight of Pentacles. What don't they see coming? I want to shuffle again. But already with this Ace of Cups and this Lovers, I feel like this is personal love. Love that you have for yourself. It could be romantic love. It could be someone that has a lot of passion, someone who's very grounded, someone who's very reliable, trustworthy, someone who's loyal, but someone who's hardworking and driven. Especially with this tiger spirit, because this girl is like she's riding that tiger. So instead of like, you know, the tiger is one of the biggest felines. It is the biggest feline. So it's kind of like, and she has no fear. She's just riding it. So it's kind of like fearlessness. Maybe when it comes to love, maybe because you've chosen to love yourself and you've been working on that love, that self-love that you've been giving to yourself, that you're going to be fearless. You're going to have no fears when it comes to meeting someone new and, you know, opening your heart. It could be. Let's see. What don't, if you're single, that's if you're single. What doesn't pile 3 see coming? Strength. Yes. 8 of Wands. Okay, it's a lot, but I'm going to take it because King of Wands. A lot of fire, a lot of passion. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, taking really good care of yourself. You could have Scorpio or Leo in your chart, or Gemini. Okay, let me get one more, but I want to keep this 4 of Pentacles because I feel like this has, can I clarify that King of Wands? One more card. What don't they see coming? Gosh. I feel like I'm forcing it. One more card. What don't they see coming? There it is. Thank you. So you got 3 kings out here. You have the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the King of Cups. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have about 4 different people out here. But let me just tell you, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles out here. So let me tell you, what you don't see coming is that your self-love, you radically choosing yourself, choosing to love yourself above all things, above a job, above a romantic relationship, above friendships, above even familial relationships, like relationships with your family, even like society, like when it comes to, you know, someone tries really small, minute things that you may not even pay attention to, like things that you may deem as like disrespect, that you stand in your power and say, no, I'm not allowing that. I'm not accepting that. But with doing it and it being final, you're not going back on it. You're not rethinking it. You're not questioning if it's accurate or not. You're not worried about what the other person thinks, or what are they going to think if I do this, or what would be the outcome if I do that. Nope. You're not putting any effort. You're just going to stand on that. And so you may put an end to a relationship, a romantic relationship, by choosing to love yourself. A job, you may say, nope, I'm not dealing with this. I don't like the disrespect. You're going to respect me, and I'm going to do it quietly. I don't have to exert myself. I don't have to say anything. The energy is just going to be felt. And it's that simple. And you're just cutting things off because you value yourself. You understand what you have to bring to the table. You understand how gifted you are, how loving you are, how compassionate you are, how beautiful of a soul you are, inside and out. And because of that, because you have a great understanding and knowledge of who you are as an individual, you're not going to allow people to take advantage of those gifts without it being reciprocal. And that goes for men as well. I think what you don't see coming is that there could be relationships that you've ended, that you may not speak to these people any longer. This could be work situations, and this could be, specifically I'm getting work and romance. Romantic relationships and work situations that you are not speaking to. This could be old coworkers or things of that such. They're actually proud of you. Even though they haven't said anything to you, they're proud of you, and they respect your decision in ending the connection. Because if it was them and if they were in your shoes, they would have done the same thing too. They don't think that you're cruel or you're cold or you're wrong for, you know, having the boundaries that you have set in place. They actually think that it's inspiring and that you're a great example for people that are like you, that are younger than you, to aspire to, for people that want to love themselves or have a stronger relationship with their own personal power, that you are a great example of that. Specifically, men, single men, that could be offering you things that you know are not aligned with your values, your core values, with this Four of Pentacles. They respect you. They respect the fact that you just said nope. You put an end to the connection, you cut them off, and you kept pushing it. You kept it moving. You didn't look back. You didn't reach out to them. You didn't try to rekindle anything. You didn't try to, you know, nope. You just said nope and kept it pushing. These could also be people who could have ghosted you in hopes that it would make you more attracted to them, or it would make you work harder for their attention. But you did not. Instead, you stood on business. You know, you stood your ground pretty much. And you was like, okay, you don't have anything to say. You're not responding back. I'm not getting much effort out of you. That tells me all I need to know. I'm moving on. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your honesty. And you just moved on. You could have 3 different guys that feel this way about you. One of them could be very intelligent. They could be very headstrong. They could speak fast or don't speak at all. Or they could be the kind of person that cuts people off in mid-conversation because they have a lot of knowledge and they're very logical, and they feel like they've been through so much in life that they can teach everyone a lesson around whatever it is the topic of the conversation is. This person could be heavily into like philosophy, If not, they could be heavily into like literature or science or history. I just heard mathematics, so they could be heavily into like hard sciences, like physics, metaphysics. It's not really a hard science. Astronomy, things like that. Then you have another guy who's really attractive, dresses very nice. They come off as someone who lives a life of luxury, someone who can take care of themselves. They're like the ultimate eligible bachelor or bachelorette. And this is the kind of person that's very attractive. People like them. They're charismatic. They could be an entrepreneur. They could work for themselves. They could look really good in the colors yellow or blue, or that could be their favorite color. They could be born in the summer, or they're a fire sign, like a Leo, I'm getting. Or you could have met this person in the summertime, or like the peak of your relationship was during the summer, something like that. There's this person, and then you have a King of Cups, which could be a Scorpio. Now, I feel like this person, you probably had a lot of love for. You cared a lot about this person. The relationship could have transformed into a space where it became really deep and it was no longer like surface. And maybe this person got afraid and they started to hold back their emotions and not offer you much. It's these three different people that were holding back giving you an offer, and things could have been left on red, or it could have just been a stalemate, or it's like nothing really was happening because you're in your feminine power, whether you're a guy or not. It's like you're in a feminine energy where you're in your divine feminine power, which is you are in a space of attracting a spouse to you, attracting a person to you. And so you're not like taking action. You're not the one that's taking action or taking initiative in the relationship. You're more so, it's like you're in a peacock kind of energy. If I got the peacock spirit, I would have been like, it's the peacock spirit. It's like, you know, you're in the state of just attracting, showing off your beautiful feathers, loving yourself, you know, deeply though, loving yourself deeply, even the parts of yourself that you could be ashamed of, things that, you know, you could feel like you need to change or transform. It's like you're even loving on those parts of yourself. You're not allowing that to, you know, dictate what you can and can't have in this world. You know, instead, you're taking bit by bit with patience, time, and effort in changing those things about yourself to better develop your confidence and your sense of self and your sense of self-worth and your self-esteem. And by you doing that, other people are noticing this because you're just cutting people off if they aren't putting in that kind of work on themselves. If they're not loving on themselves wholly and unafraid and unapologetic about your shadow side, because there's no one on earth that's perfect. Everyone has things that they need to work on. No one is devoid of change. No one is devoid of, you know, toxicity in a sense. There's always something that, you know, and to be honest, I feel like what you don't see coming is that this actually makes you feel good inside, that you're not perfect, that you still have things to strive for. You still have things to change and cultivate about yourself. It just shows that you're on a journey and that you can finally look back and say, wow, look at all of the ways in which I've transformed for the better. I can't wait to continue to transform. I can't wait till, you know, 2 years from now when I look back and I'm like, wow, look at how I've transformed. So some of you, it could be with your physical body. Like some of you could be working out, eating less, or it could be the exchange. Some of you could be pregnant, or you're going to be, and you're going to be loving the transformation of your body, seeing your body go from 1 month, 2 months, you know, second trimester, third trimester, and seeing your body transform and turn into, you know, childbearing hips or whatever. Like, just the initiation into motherhood, into parenting, parenthood. Some of you, it could be if you're not pregnant, but it could just be like your spouse is pregnant. You're going to love seeing the transformation of her body and you two becoming parents together. So if that's, you know, your story, then take it. If not, let it fly. But yes, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that you're going to be rich in spirit, rich in confidence, rich in power, self-power, self-will, and self-esteem. Wow, this is so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching Pile 3, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.